Oh my god. Hi everyone, it's me, Sky, or Doodles if you prefer. I know I haven't posted, which I don't think you guys would care much because I'm not super famous or important. But we're back with another video. Yay! In the oh, sorry, that was my cat. In the background I'm drawing Night Court at 25 from Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage or Project Setkai or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just drawing the girls at a beach. And because why not? I saw somebody drawing them in like beach outfits. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do that because that's cute. And because like they're my favorite band out of all of the others. And I love them so much. And of course my favorite is Mizuki because I love her so much. We literally relate so much to each other. This video won't be so long, but we're gonna talk about how like weird the kids in my school is. And this is like, I'm not trying to bully or anything, but like these are just like weird things. And I don't mean weird like as in furries or whatever. I mean like actual ish weird things. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you this one story about a kid, and I'm gonna call him E because that's just his first letter name, whatever it starts with. God, I haven't recorded so long. This is so weird. So he's like one of those annoying bad kids. They're like always trying to be funny and all that stuff. Well, first, he fought with my friend A, if y'all remember her from the first video. Is it? Yeah, it's the first video. And they fought because we don't like him. We don't like him at all because like he's so annoying. He's destructive and all that stuff. But one time she wanted to sit away from E because he was like being annoying. And Loki, I understand that because like I sit with his friends and they're like so annoying. Like they fight, they tackle, like just sit in your chair, do your work, bro. But anyways, so she moved away, but she still kept her stuff over there. I don't know why, but she just did. And he thought it would be a good idea to start touching her things, which is, first of all, don't touch other people's stuff, and second of all, that's weird to do that. You're weird for that. And he kept touching it, and of course A saw it and was like, hey, don't touch my stuff. I don't know where your hands been. They could be dirty. And he took so offense to that, and he was like, whatever. And he called her like the B word underneath his breath, and I heard it. And I was like, yo, are you getting sensitive over not being able to touch somebody's water bottle? And you know what? He did it again after he told her not to. And the substitute teacher was like, hey, don't touch your thing. She already told you not to touch it. And he was like, oh, whatever. And like, he's being so sensitive about it. And literally one of his friends said, fat piece of bacon to my friend. He didn't whisper it. He said it out loud. But she didn't catch on to it. But I did because, and here's the thing. My friend A, yeah, she's like not skinny. And she's like pretty bigger than other people, but like, okay, why do you have to do that? You're like literally so sensitive if you're getting mad over a water bottle. Like, just because you can't touch it doesn't mean you can have to say things like shut up, because you're being so immature right now. Like, just don't touch her thing. She doesn't know where your hand's been, and okay, just respect her things. What if I went to touch your stuff? And literally, he did touch one of my stuffs before. I was literally resting my head, and I had my pencil to the side, and I could still see it. And I see someone touching it, and I was like, oh, whatever. And he asked me, hey, can I use your pencil? The same guy, E. And I was like, no, you cannot, because first of all, I hate you. I dislike you. And I don't want people touching my stuff, because I really lost, like, so many pencils because of my friend. He's like, okay, and he put it down. But like a few minutes later, after I picked on my head, I see that my eraser is gone, because I had like those mechanical pencils. I freaking love mechanical pencils. And he wouldn't just stop. And I was like, yo, what the heck? I look over and say, yo, where'd my eraser at? He's like, oh, I didn't touch it. So I look over at my friend. I was like, oh yeah, he definitely touched it. I saw him take it. So I stood up, went over to him and said, hey, where's my eraser? My eraser. He's like, I don't know. I gave it to his friend. His other friend. And I was like, okay. So I asked his other friend, and he's like, no, I don't have it. And I looked over to him and I said, yo, what the heck? Where's my eraser? Give back my eraser. And then I looked over. My friend's like, oh, yo, he definitely took your eraser. I saw it. And I looked at my other friend, and he's like, oh yeah, he took your eraser. And I was like, yo, give my eraser back. I want my eraser. He's like, I don't have it. And then my friend said, yo, bro, are you gonna crash out? Funny story. I crashed out.
And
like,
there's two
main characters, love interest. It was Alex and Jordan.
One of,
and my crush, before he was even my
Alex
crush, I crashed on him because
unisex
he
name,
sat on my chair and I got
any
really
gender
mad. He
can
was
take
like,
it, boy or girl.
I was like, hey, get out of my
or
chair. I
anything
put that's my chair, put my stuff there. It was like
and
funny.
he
But now I
raised
have
up
a
his
crush on
hand
him.
and said,
Like 2 years later.
yo, so
God.
who's the girl? And the teacher was
But
like,
yeah, and he was like,
Jordan.
I was like, my
And he
laugh.
was like, oh, because
and then
Jordan
E was
like
like,
a guy
well,
named,
you're gonna crash out, and I said no,
gay
but
stuff.
low-key, like I should have crashed out on him.
Why
so
didn't you
just
just
give
say
back
that
my
out
eraser.
loud? No
Whatever.
one cares that you're
Never used
homophobic.
that. I had other ones, but
Yeah,
still
and
mad
he came
because
around saying, I don't support
my
that
pencil.
stuff.
Why would
It's
you do that?
bad.
Just because I don't
Like,
let you.
take
And he's
it,
Christian,
whatever.
so it makes sense.
I
why
hate
he would
boys. I
think
hate
that.
boys.
Okay, well,
And
sorry.
you're like, oh, it's
I hate
bad.
immature
like,
boys.
You shouldn't
Like,
support it.
They're weird. Like,
okay,
stop
no
touching
one
my things. They're not yours.
cares
Stop
if
touching
you're
my friends' things.
Christian or
They're not yours.
homophobic. And he kept,
and literally, he asked one of his friends, I think, or it was a guy. He said, "Do you support it?" And they're like, "Fuck no." And it's like, okay. Sorry, I just popped my bone if that picked up. Like, okay. And like, he tried making the teacher agree. He said, "Do you support it?" And the teacher, of course, said the right response because like it's a public school. You're not allowed to talk about political stuff. And yeah, like LGBTQ is political, I guess. And he was like, and she was like, no, I'm not answering your question. I cannot talk about political stuff in the school. It's a public school. I cannot talk to you about that. And he was like, well, it's bad because, like, you go to hell. And he was like, I'm not allowed to... And she was like, I'm not allowed to talk to you about religion or LGBTQ. I'm not allowed to push that onto you because we're in a public school, not a private school. And if it was, then she would... Whatever. She could tell all her opinions to him. And he kept trying to make her agree. He was like, oh, so you don't support it. Because she kept saying, I won't tell you, it doesn't matter. And he was like, no, so you don't support it. And she's like, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I don't support it. And he was like, all that stuff. But finally, after like 3 minutes or 5 minutes passed, they finally stopped talking about it and we went back to work. Which is like crazy because no one cares that you're homophobic or anything. Like, let the teacher talk, let her teach. And it was just funny because it was so quiet. And after that, me and my friend were walking and we were like, yo, low-key, we should buy gay pins, put it on our backpack just to piss him off and his friends. We laughed about it. But yeah, like, that's funny because no one cares if you're Christian, no one cares if you're homophobic. You're here to learn. You're not here to talk about gay people or about God. Just learn. So what if the female has a guy, quote unquote, guy name? It's not important. She's not real. Yeah. I hate that like so guys would just talk about being gay and stuff. Like, no one cares that you're homophobic. No one cares. Just be normal. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna say this out loud. The LGBTQ and religion should not be talked about in school at all. Like, I don't care if you're homophobic. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care about anything that's political. Political things don't belong in school. Like, yes, I support Christians. Yes, I support the LGBTQ. But I don't care. I don't care. Seriously. And literally, in the Bible, it says, love your neighbor. I'm not feeling loved. No one in the LGBTQ is feeling loved. And plus, isn't God the only one supposed to be judging people, not you? So that's kind of weird. You're like a heart-died Christian and you're being weird to like gay people. Like, okay. You're just sinning now. Cool, I guess. Whatever. But literally, also, I'm pretty sure they made fun of me because like I was listening to ENHYPEN. And before, if you guys are like into K-pop, no, I'm not like into that band. Yeah, I only listen to like 3 songs. But my favorite is like XOXO and Bite Me. Those are peak. Those are pretty peak. And I was like listening to it while drawing, I believe, and they were like behind me on the stairs saying, hell no. Like, are you talking to me? I don't know if they were talking to me, but if they were, oh, shut up. It's K-pop. It's literally pop in their culture. Like, just shut up. You're like being so racist. So like, what if I listen to K-pop? It's just like listening to pop, but it's just their version of it. You know what I mean? I hope you understand that. But like, you're like freaking weird. I just hate when people hate on K-pop for like no absolute reason, and only because they're Korean. And well, I get it. I just saw a video about like K-pop fans being like low key cringe, and I was like, okay, whatever. I can be cringe sometimes, but I'm not that extremely cringe. But yeah, I don't believe I have anything else to say. I'm thinking, but no. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I freaking hate immature boys. I really do. I hope everyone has a great day, and bye. Stay cool, I guess. Don't bring political stuff to school. Yeah.